Hi, Senator Lincoln Fillmore. I'm coming to you from my own neighborhood again because the session ended a little bit early on Friday for the long holiday weekend, and I just could not wait to get outside, back in the neighborhood, back amongst my constituents on what's turned out to be just a gorgeous Friday afternoon. I want to thank everybody who's been up to the Capitol to see me. It's really awesome when you guys will come up. I've had a couple constituents sit with me on the floor. I've got more scheduled to come up next week. If any of you are interested in coming up to the Capitol to watch and be part of the proceedings, just let me know by email or phone call, and I'd be happy to work you in. Thank you for coming up, and thank you for the texts and the phone calls and the emails that come also. I also want to thank all of you that have responded to the survey. I've really liked reading your responses, seeing what you think about issues. Those really are helping inform me, especially as we get into the last couple weeks of the session and more controversial issues come up. I want to talk to you about a couple of things that I was working on this week. The first of those is a regulatory sandbox for Utah's public schools. Senate Bill 191 passed the Senate this week, and I'm really excited about it. It creates a framework where public schools, working collaboratively with parents and teachers and administrators and their local school board, can petition the State Board of Education for waivers from state board rules so that they can run more innovative and creative programs. And I really think that it could be a catalyst for bringing new ideas, fresh ideas, educator-driven ideas into Utah's public schools. I also want to talk to you about two bills that I worked really hard on this week that really illustrate a lot about how the legislative process works. I have Senate Bill 194, Medical Rationing Amendments, and Senate Bill 57, County Council Amendments. Both of those generated some controversy when they were first introduced, but working through the process and bringing stakeholders together, we were able to find compromise and agreement and really find consensus, so that now both of those bills have buy-in from all the stakeholders and they're moving through the process without controversy. I really want to thank all the people who worked with me on those, and in particular I want to give a shout out to County Councilman Dave Alvord, County Councilwoman Amy Winder-Newton, who came together, the leaders of the State Health Department, the State Hospital Association, who came together on medical rationing. When we work together, we can really get important things done. And so now we'll have greater separation of powers inside the county government, and we'll have more transparency inside the decisions that are made by the State Health Department. And finally, I want to give you an update on the state budget. We just got updated revenue numbers today that indicate that the dynamic Utah economy and Utah's productive workforce and families have generated an additional $800 million between this year and what's projected to come in next year. And that really is just a testament to how well the state is doing. But even that amount of money is only about a third of the spending requests that we've gotten in the legislature. I think what you'll see is the legislature work to try to save and not spend nine figures, at least $100 million of that money. While there are some good needs that we can meet, including some updates to transportation, hopefully finishing Bangerter Highway, making improvements to the Mountain View Corridor, we also want to be prudent. We want to cut taxes, which we've already done, but also save for a future rainy day. We know that economic booms don't last forever, and we want to make sure that Utah and Utah families are well positioned for an economic downturn that may come in the future. And finally, I just want to, again, thank you for all the communication. Thanks for your comments here. Thanks for texting and emailing me. If you'd like to, my email address and phone number are on the screen. Really look forward to hearing from you. If you'd like to come up to the Capitol, look forward to seeing you there. Thanks so much for your involvement and your input. It's my pleasure to represent you. Please let me know what you think and what I can do for you. Have a great weekend.